It's the Vegas Toy SquadCast, starring Vegas Toy Squad.
Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Vegas Toys SquadCast. This is episode number 18. Woo! Woo! I don't know why he was pointing at Frank, but it just seemed like the thing to do.
Frank, are you 18?
So festive. I feel 18 sometimes.
Very festive. We are excited to be here. My name is Rick.
I'm Frank.
I am Rob.
And I'm Patti.
She didn't require prompting.
I know, look at that. She's just fitting right with
That's
the
what
flow.
you do, yeah.
It's organic,
It's only
man.
episode 18 and you're finally getting the swing of it.
Finally.
Wow. That's amazing. So in case you haven't noticed, we have Santa hats on because it is getting close to that most magical time of the year.
Yes, it is.
It is whatever holiday that you celebrate at this point in time. I guess we won't get political, but
Nope. But it's
jolly,
a holiday
merry,
time for
happy.
everyone.
Yes,
And, well, for most people.
that's right.
There are those who don't celebrate, and we like you too. Right?
That's right.
We don't have any special guests this week except for ourselves and our toys.
Yeah,
How sad.
got some special toys.
We have some
Yeah, we
Misfit
do.
toys.
Oh, the Island of Misfit Toys.
I actually got two
Nice
right
reference.
Yeah, those are cool.
Who wants to play with a Charlie in the box?
Aww.
Aw.
there. Who wants to play with White Vader
Yeah,
or
really.
Super White Batman?
I want to
I
hear
don't know.
about those
It
things.
sounds like a new sushi roll. Can I get the Super White Batman?
Oh, the White Vader.
All right, what's got us excited this week before we jump into any holiday festivities? All right, moving on.
Silence from the crowd.
Wow,
I
guys.
have a gift. Now it's all sweaty. I've been hiding it.
Uh-oh.
Not for you, Frank. I'm sorry.
It doesn't hurt my feelings.
It doesn't
Buttered up.
I found this in my travels.
Oh, snap.
You should unbox
Sweet.
that on the air and see
I
what the
think.
heck's inside.
Uh-oh. These are awesome. If you haven't seen these are the vinyl action figures for Thundercats. They got a couple different lines. on
Blind
these.
box thing.
Blind box.
Hey, you got a razor right there.
Oh, that's right. Look at
Oh,
that.
hey, that's handy.
Oh, how did that happen?
I was at Ross, and
And they had these at Ross?
you never know what you're gonna find at Ross.
There's a lot of cool stuff at Ross actually right now.
Yeah. Ross is a fun place to go
God, I need the Sword of Omens just to open it up.
looking for bargains.
My prediction.
And look at that.
What is it? That's a
Another
cool
bag.
one.
My prediction
Nice.
is
Ooh,
Chitara.
That's the shiny one.
Do you think Chitara?
Who's
just
another
think-
character? Wait. Who's another character?
Panthro?
I say it's Panthro.
Tigra?
No.
Lionel?
Panthro.
Oh, it is Forces of Evil.
Even it's Mama.
It is Mumra.
Ooh.
This was the bad guy, the main bad guy. Oh, these are pretty cool. They're like articulated.
Oh,
Really?
they move around?
Yeah, check that out.
Who makes these? Probably
cool.
Funko, right?
No, I don't think they
Even
do.
the ankles move and the waist.
Oh.
The Loyal Subjects.
That's the company?
Yeah. Oh, look, they have Jaga.
They don't have Jaga.
Yeah, they got two forms of Jaga.
Wow.
They have the
Ghost Jaga.
Spirit Jaga and the regular Jaga.
Holy mackerel. Is there an accessory in there? Because
There is, yeah. He should have his little. Oh, look at that.
He's got a kung fu grip there.
Little
Looks like
staff.
he's ready for.
Well, thank you. This is super cool.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, look at that.
I found something else
Little staff.
at Ross that I was going to show you guys. Have you seen these before?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I actually just saw them at Ross. I haven't seen them in action, but
Ah!
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's backfired.
Just destroyed my Boba Fett collection.
That didn't go so well.
I hope that wasn't like an
Guys,
import.
that's what's organic about Vegas Toy Squad.
That was a major SquadCast fail.
Superman's eyes are still blue.
His eyes are red with
Rage.
Rage and
Rage.
vengeance. Here,
Just
let me
like
see.
That's
bounty
awesome.
hunters.
He shouldn't. He's supposed to go in a straight up and down motion. It's coming to, you know what? The more I think about it, the worse this idea seems. So I'm just gonna say,
I think you go for it. I
listen
think you go for it.
immediately.
So this didn't quite pan out the way we thought. Oh, jeez. Whoops.
Almost took out
It
the
might
camera.
be
and
fun now and
Patty.
then to have him fly through the squad
All
cast.
right.
Patty saved by the pole.
I'll
Poor
arrange that.
Superman.
Wouldn't be the first
He
time.
must have found some kryptonite.
So I found that at Ross and thought that was fun.
That is kind of cool.
And So I guess I'm speaking. So I'm gonna go on with my Vegas Golden Knights Funko Pop.
There you go. Look at that.
I actually had to pre-order these because these days you have to make sure you get something. Otherwise, like if it just comes out and you risk it, you're probably not going to get it. So I pre-ordered from #Brad's Toys. I don't know if that's a hashtag or not, but from Brad's Toys, and we're hockey fans now.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole city of Las Vegas is hockey fans now.
We've
Even I
gotten
have a
them
hockey shirt.
autographed. Oh, yes, you do.
It says Boba Fett on it, but it's still.
These
It
two
still
fools
counts.
talking about sports.
See, people are going to groan and go, oh, wannabe hockey fans, all of a sudden bandwagon fans, but that's okay, right?
Sure.
Isn't it? Are you a hockey fan? Were you a hockey fan?
Yeah, I like hockey. I moved around a lot, and there was hockey teams in the places I lived.
Right.
Like I lived in Pittsburgh, and so I love the Penguins. And then I also went to Chicago, so I got to follow the Blackhawks too.
All right.
So
we never had a hockey team, so we never were interested in hockey. It's just, it's like when you live in Vegas and there's no sports here, most people come here and bring their team with them.
This is true. This is true.
But when you're born and raised here, born Vegas born.
Vegas born. There you go.
Well, yeah, I was trying
Born
to
and
think.
raised.
There's another one, born and raised. Vegas born, whatever.
Battleborn.
That's another.
That's the motto of the state.
Yeah.
So when you're born here,
Fourth
you have
grade
no
social
sports
studies.
teams, except for the Rebels.
It's true.
But now you have the Knights.
Yeah.
And so
And it is exciting.
it's a fun game to watch, actually. I never watched a hockey game actually until I saw my first Golden Knights game, and I realized at that point that it's a fun sport to watch. So if you're gonna hate people for jumping on the bandwagon, then go ahead and be a hater.
Hate away.
But
Hashtag,
Go
this
Knights,
is no
go.
place for hate.
so
A lot of hashtags flying around here. Isn't it?
It's kind of what we do.
so it's Carlson and Fleury, and Carlson actually was the first hat trick for Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh.
What does that mean?
I mean,
It sounded like I
three
knew what I
goals.
was.
It's three
it.
goals in one game.
3 goals in one game and
Yes.
it's a hat
They
trick?
call it a hat trick.
Why?
I do believe this is just me.
Somebody's
This
gonna
is me
correct you,
guessing.
probably.
Yeah, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe everyone threw their hats into the rink once.
Like
They got
as
it
a
because it was so
congratulations.
rare. Yes. It was,
Oh. Okay, well see, thank you. That makes sense. Otherwise it's just like
But
he's a hat trick.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
okay.
I'm pretty sure that's where it came from, but
Alright.
I could be way off.
Yeah, that works
That's how
for
I
me.
heard it.
All right. Well, if you know better and you
Yeah.
want to show Frank up,
Let us
please
know.
comment.
Yeah, let us know what
So
it
that's
from.
enough of our sports talk here
Yeah,
on Vegas
please.
Toy Squad.
we
Moving on.
should actually probably do just a sports podcast.
No.
No.
There's enough toys to support it.
Indeed. All right. I'm done.
Well, I'll go next. I did something unthinkable.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I actually bought some pops.
Whoa!
Hey, it's a
Christmas
pop week!
pops.
Woo!
What's unthinkable about buying pops?
Because
Oh.
it's just not.
It's
I
not Frank.
don't buy pops. I just don't. I mean, I have a few, but they've just been given to me.
So tell us about the ones
So-
for those who are listening.
For the ones that are listening, they are Christmas pops, and
Wait,
they,
can we do the lean in?
For those of you who are listening at home and not watching us on YouTube, Frank is pulling out 3 boxes
Excuse me?
of Star Wars Pops.
3?
Right now.
Wait,
Oh,
correction.
wait, I'm sorry.
4.
This is the 4th
That's
box.
4.
Sorry.
I only have 4 of the 5 Star Wars Christmas pops.
Which one
Oh,
are you
you're
missing?
missing one.
I'm missing Chewbacca with the tangled in lights.
Why are you missing that one? Could you not find it?
It was not there.
Where'd you
And I got these. We discussed this a little bit last week. I got it at Joann's Fabrics. Joann Fabrics.
That's
Of
right.
all places.
At a fabric store.
At a fabric store.
Funko Pop headquarters.
So, yes. So, yeah, I bought
Very
4 Christmas pops, and a lot of people don't know this, but every Christmas I decorate my tree in Star Wars. And it started out with a winter scene underneath with the...
Hoth.
Well, yeah, it kind of went with the Hoth theme, but first they started off with the nativity scene.
Oh, okay.
Little baby Yoda Jesus.
At Christmas?
Yeah. And then I used the Hoth Han and the Hoth Leia, and
Ah.
it just kind of went from there.
So who was the baby Yoda?
Baby Yoda.
Aww.
I actually have some pictures. Maybe I can get it to you so you can...
Yoda should
Possibly
be the
display
3
it.
wise men all in one.
Yeah, he can pose as that. But I used Chewie, and then I used R2 and C-3PO.
Aww.
C-3PO has a little drummer boy thing, and so on and so forth.
Cute. Well, you should post pictures on our Facebook.
I will.
I'd
I
love
will.
to see pictures
The
of
three wise men, I think, would be Kiadi Mundi, Mace Windu,
that. Wow.
and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Wow. That was a deep one.
I think that
Just
would.
dove deep.
No, it's not bad.
And obviously the baby would be...
A person, and my name's Anakin.
Oh my
the
god.
chosen one.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, please.
Hail to the midichlorians.
So we have the Darth Vader.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very
Did you get it for? Is this like this year or did it?
Yeah,
come
they
before that?
just came out.
I didn't know. I just saw them all together and I was like, well, guess I'm doing this right now.
Yeah, they're pretty cute. Plus they're holiday decorations, not just Funko
Yeah, that's
Pops.
probably about the
Yeah,
only.
so that's cool.
Obviously, I'm not gonna pull them.
You have to
out
get
right
those
now.
cool little cases that Rob has on his. So that way you can keep them in there and display them.
I don't keep things.
You're
in
gonna take 'em
boxes.
out.
Oh, that's right. You're going
Oh,
to take
this
them out of
has
your
to lean.
box. You're an
These are probably-
unboxer.
That's right.
Alrighty then.
And I want to make reference to my.
Walking Dead
This is
sweatshirt?
not a Walking Dead sweatshirt.
Oh, that's right. It's
We
not.
went over this.
We went over this. This is a Christmas sweatshirt. It's from Die Hard.
And again, if you're listening,
If you're listening.
It says, "Now I have a machine gun." Oh, oh, oh. You can do it better. It's in Snape's voice.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Oh yeah, it's Rickman.
Oh, he isn't? Oh, I have
Yes.
to watch that then.
we've
Oh, now
got to
you wanna
watch
watch
it. So here's a confession moment.
What?
Uh-oh.
Rick,
I've never seen Die Hard.
there you go. Now it's been recorded forever.
Yeah. My wife loves it. She's seen it before.
It's
I've seen.
awesome.
I'm sure it is. I've seen pieces,
Oh,
but
it's
I've never
so
seen from
much
start
fun.
to finish.
So much fun.
So
First one
I'm
is
sure I'll
just
have to.
fantastic.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. At least that's what they say on TNT.
There you go. See, I know all the lines. Yeah, I know all the lines, but it's like
Yippee-ki-yay, monkey fighter.
Monkey Fighter. Yeah, that's
That's Snakes on a Blade.
that's too funny. Too funny. So is that it for your excitedness?
Well, I got one more.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I have, speaking of Misfit Toys, I have a Darth Vader that's all in white with blue eyes.
Where'd you get that sucker?
I got it at, remember when Brad's Toys, when they had that fire accident and they moved over
Yes.
to
Yeah.
that one facility over there off of Eastern? That's where I found him. In
So-
just some random bag.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, well, I guess immediately I had to buy it because I hadn't seen it. And then
Rob's gonna start bidding on one on eBay.
I gotta go find one.
he said,
I have a red Vader. A holiday.
Oh, that's
red
awesome.
Oh, that's
holiday
right.
Vader.
The red holiday one. Yeah.
And then I also have a Batman all in white.
Arctic Batman.
Arctic Batman, I guess. So again, they're usually in my holiday scene under the tree. So
Don't wave your saber at me.
They're grappling over a lightsaber.
I think they're dancing.
Over a lighted saber.
Yes.
I feel
Or a
like
straight candy cane.
I don't know about straight.
Well, yeah, kind of. That's too funny.
Star Wars White Darth Vader and somebody wants. Oh, it's a comic book pack.
Oh, okay.
Came from a comic.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a continuation of actually Return of the Jedi, as if actually Luke and Leia were in the comic on the Death Star, and Vader ends up saving Luke and Leia in the end with the Emperor, and he ends up living. And when they go back, he goes behind the scenes and comes out and he's dressed in all white. I read this story because I'm like, where in the world did this
That's
thing come
odd.
from?
Like I thought it was a Christmas one. Like they
No,
did.
I did too, but
Oh,
no.
that's really odd.
He came out because he joined the light side and they put him all in white, so I was like, it's really just, it was hard to read
Yeah,
through that.
Hopefully that's not canon.
No. Oh, God.
Not anymore.
No. No.
That's too funny. Too
And
funny.
Arctic Batman.
Yeah,
That's right.
I like Arctic
That's his
Batman.
suit he puts on when he goes to fight crime in the North,
Yeah.
Great White North.
He's looking for penguins.
The Great White North.
That's right.
That's the only place they are.
Too
Penguins
funny.
are only in the Arctic.
That's right.
Maybe he does that just to taunt the penguin. I'm coming for you.
Oh my goodness.
Get over here, Cobblepot.
Poor couple bucks.
Speaking of, that would be another Christmas movie.
Batman Returns.
Batman Returns, another Christmas movie.
Yes,
Mr.
yes,
Freeze?
I agree.
Maybe no. Mr. Freeze was Batman
no.
4.
Batman Returns with the Penguin and Catwoman.
And that was
Number
Mike
two.
takes place at
Takes
Christmas
place
time.
Yeah,
over
that's the
Christmas
second
time.
Keaton.
Is there a big Christmas ball at Wayne Manor
yeah.
or something? I think I remember that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
There's a Christmas tree lighting and everything.
I still enjoy those Batman movies.
They're great.
They're not
Oh, I
bad.
love those.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I thought they were pretty good.
Except
I
for
love
the Val-
Even the ones that
Kilmer
people
one.
don't like, I still like them.
You like a lot of movies people don't like.
I know, but I mean, I don't expect a lot out of the
He's
movie.
entitled.
I mean, I always think, could I have done better? No? Okay, I like it.
So you set the bar there.
Exactly.
Okay.
I appreciate people's
You
art.
can say that about a lot of things, but it doesn't mean you have to like it. Because like, you couldn't do better. Like, I couldn't have made a better, I don't know, like, steak out of than this guy, but it doesn't mean I like it.
Okay.
Now we've segued into talk about steak.
Yeah, really, we're not talking about steak, though. I don't have any steaks to talk
fine.
about.
Food criticism.
Yeah, really. So is that all your excitedness for the week?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know
Very
if that's a word.
exciting.
We got
So
a lot
far,
of
it's,
exciting stuff.
it's a very full table over here.
Yeah,
if you're
it's
listening
It's a lot of
in.
Funko action, man.
You guys have Christmas stuff, but I don't have any Christmas stuff.
You're ready for a
But-
fiesta.
I know. I've
You
got.
have a hot
Ay, ay, ay,
Christmas
ay.
gift.
That's right. I've got some of the hottest toys on the shelves right now at the second, if you can find them.
So spicy.
So these are. If you haven't heard of the game Fortnite, then you're probably living under a rock
Seriously.
because it's everywhere. So these are the 4-inch Fortnite action figures that have just been released within the last few weeks or so. What was that?
You're
I was my. I was.
Oh, you're doing the whistles. Oh,
Well,
there you
yeah.
go. Nice.
I wasn't quite as impressive.
These are the ones, if you remember a couple episodes ago, I was talking about how I was excited because I actually saw action figures in the hands of kids and kids actually
Right.
playing with them.
Yes.
So that was kind of cool, even though it was in my class and I told them they had to put them away. But anyway, saw these at Target and picked up a few things. So these are the basic action figures. There's 4 of them. This one is Raptor. Kind of reminds me of Beachhead
Yeah, he did.
from
G.I.
G.I. Joe a little bit. And that's why they remind me of like the G.I. Joe figures. And then this guy is Carbide. Alright, so there's 2 other ones of theirs. There's another special edition figure at Target. And then,
Like a Target exclusive.
well, I don't think it's an exclusive. Well, I don't know, because I don't know if I've seen these anywhere except Target, but I'm not sure. I don't think they're exclusive to Target.
These are characters in the game.
In the game,
Yes.
yeah. So when you play the game, you can... And then they come with their building tool. So they were really smart on how they marketed these, because Fortnite is a shooter game. So,
It's a battle royale game, right?
well, yeah, and then there's missions
the hell
that you
that
go
means.
on, and then like it comes out with seasons with special missions and stuff like that.
Could I ask what
But
is Battle Royale?
it's just a free
It's a free for all. Everyone's
Oh.
trying to.
Yeah.
Like the movie. Okay.
Yes.
So it kind of like, and my kids are going to correct me on this because they were all excited that I was going to talk about Fortnite, and I'm not an expert, so I will have to talk to the 9-year-olds about this. But to me, it reminds me of like they've taken the elements of a shooter game, and they've taken elements of like Roblox and Minecraft, because there's a building aspect too. So you have all these building materials, and you could build your own fort and hide out in your fort, and then you can go destroy other people's forts, and you basically go around collecting as many weapons as you can. But I think they're pretty smart on how they package the action figure, because if you look at this, there's no guns inside the action figure
Just a
case.
pick,
Can I see it?
It's just,
a pick and a piece of fort.
yeah,
Perfect.
it's just a...
Right.
So all of their building tools are kind of, pickaxes, and they're made, to look a little...
These are pickaxe toys.
So all the guns come in these little things.
Little treasure chest.
Yeah, so this is a loot crate or
I
a
don't
loot
like
chest.
that at all. That you gotta buy the
That's
guns separately. It
marketing.
But
is.
look, man, 7 little things. It comes with.
Genius.
So you open this little bad boy up, and here's all your guns. What I like about this, though, is that it has the elements of a blind box, but it tells you right there what's on it. So there's several ones that you can get. So if you're looking for a specific,
That's
you don't have to
nice.
sit there and try and guess or
You have
figure
to
out.
shine your telephone light and through the
Right.
hole in the thing, and
Exactly, and try to figure out what color it is. So you can go on there and you can check and see what those are.
Well, the other thing is kind of cool that if your kid plays the game, which I guess is a violent game, right?
No, it's actually.
really not.
You remember the game Bond, like the GoldenEye?
Yeah. But I mean, when you
That's
shoot
kinda
somebody, they die, right? Or do they?
Well, I
do
mean,
they just
they disappear. Like a little
And
thing
then they-
comes down, I think, and
They regenerate.
yeah.
So,
Like Jumanji.
well, I was gonna say that then, if you want your kids to have the figures, but not necessarily the weapons.
Right, you can just get the
You
figures.
can just get the figure. You don't
And
have
you
to
could
buy
just
the
do-
weapon crate.
The building aspect of it, because they all come with little building pieces. And then there's a 2-pack that I saw at Target that comes with 2 action figures and 38 or something like that building pieces, so you can actually build stuff with it.
build the fort.
And I saw it when I was previewing the game because my daughter wants to play it now, and one of the aspects on the game, like if you buy the season, it has where you can kind of develop your own game within the game. So there's this whole creative aspect to it too. So it's not just a shooter game. I think there's some good qualities to the game. Kids are totally obsessed with it, but I mean, we were obsessed with stuff when we were kids too. I mean, it's just part of being a kid. You get obsessed with something for a while, and then you move on to something else. So,
Wait.
and
I
then you
got
become
obsessed with Star Wars when I was 10. I was supposed to move on.
Well, we came back as adults, and now we talk about it together. And then the other cool thing I got was this. So this is also a Fortnite toy.
Grab your stick.
Yeah, really. This is the Llama Drama Loot Pinata. Woo! Ah! Sound effect does not come with the llama. Sorry, you have to make your own sound effect.
We could insert a sound effect.
So,
I don't think it requires one.
I don't know. I
like
think this is
Emperor's
pretty
New
cool
Groove.
as far as, oh yeah, you threw off my groove. Yzma, put up your hands.
Just watching this.
So
Like,
this is another Fortnite product.
This is another Fortnite product.
How do
And a
llamas
pinata.
factor into Fortnite?
Well, I think they drop from the sky, so you
What?
get, it's a loot crate. So this is, again, in the game, how you get stuff. You
It's
either,
like in Hunger
weapons
Games
or
where
building
they-
yeah,
materials.
that's it, in Hunger
they
Games.
drop.
So, they drop either loot crates or,
Okay, I can get dropping the loot crate.
I
You're
think these are
dropping a
actually
llama?
hidden.
I think that's one of the funny aspects about Fortnite is the characters are very strange.
They're very ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a lot of ridiculousness to them, and I think that appeals to the kids. There's a Nutcracker character. There's what's the pink teddy bear? forgot her name.
I don't know her name.
Oh, my
but
kids are gonna rake me over the coals at school because I can't remember.
There's a
their
guy
names.
dressed looks like he's wearing like a
Cuddle Team Leader.
Raptor.
Yeah,
Cuddle Team Leader.
Cuddle Team Leader is the pink.
Cuddle?
Yes, she's the pink teddy bear. So there's all kinds of weirdness to this. So we're gonna rip open this llama.
We have a live unboxing. Well, it's not really live.
Well,
Well,
but
it
if
kind of
you're
is.
listening, you may want to tune in to our YouTube channel so that you can see.
I don't know how to open this llama. Someone get a stick.
Well, you're
Ah.
supposed to bust him. Aww.
Is that confetti?
There's confetti coming up.
Alright,
No,
Rick,
there's confetti on the side.
Rick will be staying after tonight's Squadcast to do some
Oh,
cleanup.
all right. We're not gonna go through. We're not gonna go through all that. Holy cow! There is confetti on the side. Lord have
It's a
mercy.
pinata.
It is a pinata. All right. So, all right. I'm not gonna bother to open up all these things, but
Wow.
look at that.
Wow.
Now, what is all
Oh my
this
God.
stuff? Guns?
Guns,
See now you can hold up the
Nice.
light. You can see.
Nice.
guns, and little.
Wow, that's a shotgun.
Come on, see what this is.
Here's like some building material. Where's the action
Grenade
figure?
launcher.
So this is what we're teaching kids, that pinatas full of guns fall from the sky and...
Oh, come on. Let's not make it political.
And we were supposed to leave that two brothers like
Oh, there we go.
plumbers, and they're going smashing turtles in the Mushroom Kingdom.
True this. True.
All right. So there's the action figure
He's pretty awesome.
that comes with the Llama Drama loot crate.
Wow.
Come on.
That,
And then we got all these.
Looks like we're riding Jason.
Is every single llama drama loot thing gonna have that same dude in it?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, it is Russ Lord.
Russ Lord.
Russ Lord comes from down south.
It's a nice figure.
It's like
It's
a,
pretty cool looking.
It's like
Well-
Akira versus Jason.
well
They had a love
constructed.
child.
Yeah.
Is he articulated?
Nice articulation.
Yeah.
Not very.
That's what I said. They kind of remind me of the G.I. Joe guys. All right, there
That is
is
too. I don't wanna miss
confetti
one.
everywhere. Sorry.
Awesome.
Thanks,
No,
Rick.
you're staying late for
I'll
cleanup.
make sure I bring you the vacuum.
All right, well, we can do that. Man, all right. So there you
I
go.
have to open that one up.
There's the excitement for our little Fortnite people.
Now you can tune out because the grown-ups are going to talk.
Exactly. Now the podcast is going to go back to being slow again. It's slow.
Well,
All right. I do want to give a shout out though to all my kids because they are
Squadlings.
not necessarily squadlings, but all the kids at school for teaching me about the ways of Fortnite. So much appreciated.
and hey, if they're going to subscribe, what the heck?
Hey, why not?
Thank you, Rick's
We'll take it.
class.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't call you guys out by name. Internet safety. So
It's a valuable lesson.
that is true. Yeah, that's right. You don't want people to know your name.
Another shout out. We were going to just send a message out to JJ,
Yes. Yeah.
our friend of Vegas Toy Squad,
And
and
Grouchy Johns.
Grouchy John's dude.
Yes, JJ was in a car accident this past week, so he is recovering pretty rapidly. So
Yeah.
he's
He's back
doing
to
well.
work. so-
Yeah, he was already back to
Next
work.
day.
So we just want to send him our appreciation and love and good vibes, so that he heals even quicker. Because
Yeah.
he's a good guy to have in our community, and I'm glad he's doing all right.
It's scary out there on the roads, man. Drive careful,
It is,
people.
for sure.
Quit texting. Every. We're gonna get political.
I know, yeah.
Every time I'm driving, man, it drives me crazy to see people
texting
looking down at their laps.
At their phone, yeah.
So
Be careful out
It's
there,
not
man. All right. There's one other thing that we need to talk about that was exciting that Frank's going to have to plug his ears.
well, there's a thing or two we wanted to ask you about. Did you have anything you want to talk about?
Oh, well, we can talk about Rick's thing first, but then
I was just reminding us, so feel free.
I had a question that involves the Spider-Verse.
Oh, yes.
I had a comment regarding the upcoming Aquaman and Jason Momoa's appearance this past weekend on SNL. And then, then I'm good to talk
All right, well, hey.
Avenger trailers. So what's
Very
up?
cool.
Pick any of the three.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
So did
Let's
you...
do Spider-Verse for 200.
Okay. I like that. All right. So help me understand, because I'm a little confused. I get that there are supposed to be different universes.
Multiverse.
But I don't really get, why, and I get that Peter Parker was, I don't know if this is a spoiler, killed at some point in the comics. So Miles is, gets bit by another spider, coincidentally. I'm just confused. I see it's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm just kind of wondering why, what's up with this?
Well, in the early 2000s, I believe it was, Marvel did an Ultimate line of books.
Mm-hmm.
So what they wanted to do is they wanted to bring fresh readers in. So they wanted to reinvent their characters with a more modern spin without all the baggage of the back history of the characters.
So
Completely start fresh with a brand new
Okay.
universe. So they started with Spider-Man, X-Men, they eventually did Fantastic Four, they did the Avengers as the Ultimates, which is where most of the Avengers movies took a lot of their, well, I shouldn't say that, but a lot of what they did in the Avengers movies was influenced heavily by the Ultimate line of comic books. Because it took that fresh twist. As a matter of fact, Thor's hammer, his new hammer, it was
Right about
Right after there.
no, Stormbreaker.
That was good. That was good
Although
points.
Stormbreaker also is in the regular Marvel universe, but the shape and everything is very heavily influenced by the Ultimate Thor.
Thanks for the show.
Yeah. So in that universe, that Spider-Man did die, and Miles Morales is the one who took over for him. So I don't know how they're going to do, because I kind of took a Frank stance with the Spider-Verse thing, and
Really?
I haven't really looked too much into it because I know I want to see it.
Okay.
But the way that they did it in the books was there's another race of beings who, they were like energy vampires, and they feed off of the spider heroes. The spider heroes aren't just randomly assigned spider powers, there's actually a spider totem that goes along with it. So these energy vampires feed off the spider heroes and drain their spider totem.
Essence.
Yeah, their essence. So because of that, they had to get all of the spider people together to fight these guys. So I don't know if that's how it's going to work or not, but people just really latched on with the different versions of Spider-Man, because what's neat is each character is a Peter Parker in that universe, so they take the essence of Peter Parker and then they, give him new characteristics or spin him just a different way with his original personality, and then they bring them all together and put them on a team, and there's a lot of cool little dynamics that they do with it.
Okay.
So, but Miles Morales has become so popular that they have ended the Ultimate line, and they found a way to bring him into the Marvel Universe.
That's something else that I'd heard, and that confused me.
Yeah, so he's in the Marvel Universe now. There was a whole nother crossover that they did with, again, multiple realities. And once they settled those multiple realities, some characters from different realities all filtered their way. The most popular characters filtered their way into the Marvel Universe.
Does Doctor Strange have anything to do with this? Because to me, this just speaks to his.
No, it was actually Doctor Doom in the comic books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Doctor Doom.
Feels like something, since he can travel between worlds
realms and
whatnot. So interesting. So does that, Robert, make you more interested in seeing the new Spider-Verse?
Are you awake?
Should it? Is it supposed to? Was that the intent?
Well,
I'm
because
just
you were
confused.
asking me, and I told you, I was like, I don't want to misspeak because I know just a smidge, and I have more questions.
There's a Marvel universe, and then there's a Spider-Verse.
Well, no, they call it Spider-Verse because they're taking the Spider-Men or Spider characters from all the different alternate timelines and alternate universes.
But they're all still part of the MCU.
Not necessarily. They're part of the
It's like
Marvel.
its own little
yeah,
comic.
it's like its own. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a separate deal.
Right, and they just call it the Spider-Verse because it's all Spider-Man.
because it's all Spider-Man, so they call it the Spider. Like
Well, I mean, I
each,
get that. But
but like in comics,
No
each
fool.
hero or whatever, they have their
Spider
own.
yesterday.
There you go.
Points, Frank.
They have their own group of people. So you have the X-Men universe, you have the Avengers universe, you have Captain America's universe, because they have all these tertiary characters that go along with that book. But they're all
But they
they're
all
all
exist
part of
within the same
within the
framework,
Marvel
but
universe,
not
yes.
so with the Spider-Verse.
No, they still do, but they're just from alternate.
They're from alternate universes
Right.
in their
In the Marvel universe.
and something happened,
Where
and
they all have to
they
come
all
together.
have to come together.
Yes, and unite.
Just Spider-Man in particular.
But they are the Spider-Man in their universe.
In their universe, yes.
Or Spider
Person, yeah.
Spider.
Right.
Because they're female Spider-Man.
Right. Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Gwen Stacy
They're
is
not all human.
Spider-Gwen.
They're not all human.
She's another one that
Son of a
became
gun.
a huge character.
So she was from that alternate
She's from a
universe?
different, she's from a different universe.
See, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Mhm.
I always
Peter
wondered
Parker.
how Spider-Gwen's
right.
Yeah, so she's.
Okay, so thank you. I have a better understanding.
Me too. Thanks for clearing that up.
All right, no problem.
And our listeners, thank you also.
Maybe. If not,
Depending on that movie.
you can call me up and call it. Comment.
The animation looks killer on that thing.
And then I was wondering if anybody watched Saturday Night Live this last weekend, because our Aquaman was the host.
I did.
No, I didn't. But I just see the video that you posted, so that was very funny.
I watched the video you posted,
that
and I haven't
was the
recorded, but I just
funniest-
haven't watched it yet.
Probably bit. There were probably 3 funny bits total
Yeah.
throughout the
Not a
entire
great show.
90 minutes.
Oh.
And that was one of the funniest, if not the funniest, where they're driving around on the, what was it, big boy appliances. And
That was
Yeah,
hilarious.
the riding
Vacuum.
vacuum.
Yeah.
The riding
Yeah.
vacuum. Oh my god.
If you
That's
didn't
something
see
funny
it,
to look for.
you
That was
should look
hilarious.
for that on YouTube because it was really entertaining. But I'll tell you what, I feel, God, I'm so conflicted over Aquaman now. I just think he sucks, guys. I think he cannot deliver a line. I don't find him appealing physically. There's like
Well,
not.
I mean,
Well,
that's-
there should be something.
Wow,
He's
even-
not charming. He's not like. Can't I don't know that I just.
He was an odd choice, I think, for
Well,
Aquaman.
it was nice with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm seeing you guys.
Which didn't.
I'm not feeling it. But I'm excited for Aquaman because of James Wan, the director, because he's done some great movies.
That's funny, and she says that name, and I'm like, who?
As a as an Aquaman fan, it doesn't bother you that, I mean, you like the actor.
I do.
You're happy with
And I like his look because I've always liked that particular look of Aquaman. Again, depending on who draws it or who writes Aquaman, he has different incarnations throughout his history. And I've always liked that look of the long hair with the beard. And I think it makes him look more menacing and more imposing, more so than the Super
Don't you think
Friends
swimming in the
Aquaman.
ocean with that long beard, though, is like, what the heck?
Yeah, see, evolution would
That's
not
nasty.
allow that.
I think you're thinking too hard about that now.
Maybe. I'm not saying he should have gills. I don't know.
That'd be cool, or webbed toes.
Maybe. I'm just...
You got to remember, he's a hybrid. He's part Atlantean and part human.
I'm just worried.
So
I don't know
was,
if he can carry a movie.
Man from
That's my
Atlantis.
fear. Because I feel like visually...
But don't forget, he's got Mira with him, too.
Yeah, there's no chemistry. Have you seen the trailer? They have no chemistry.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh my
The
god.
trailer.
Who's the lady?
Amber Heard.
I don't
She's
know.
okay. She's like the Ariel of the movie because the rest.
This should have been a versus, so obviously Patti is
Okay, sorry. Well, no, I mean,
not against Aquaman.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it on the big screen. But I was kind of trying to be like giving him the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, can he carry this movie? Can he not? And then
Right.
after watching him on a freaking 90-minute sketch show, I was like, oh, holy hell, this guy is not going to carry this movie. I think it's going to tank. I'm worried.
Oh,
And
man.
you didn't like him in Justice League?
No.
Oh.
No.
See, I liked him in Justice
No, and I
League.
didn't really care for Flash in Justice League. Although I like that same actor in the Fantastic Beasts movie. So it's not about him.
See, I'm kind of opposite. I'm not kind of opposite. I don't like him in the Fantastic Beasts movie. I don't like him in Justice
Yeah.
League.
So I don't
He
know.
does kind of annoy me in Fantastic Beasts, but I
Oh
think
my
that's his character, though. I think he's building up to something.
Right.
So.
But I
I'll
like
watch it.
that. He just seems whiny as the Flash.
I don't know,
Yeah.
yeah.
But so anyway, that was just my
Okay.
take. I feel like now this, is this movie just going to bomb? Is it going to be like a box office
Well,
bomb?
he's going to be part of every,
I know.
feature.
Did they make the right call? They got
I
a
don't
lot
think so.
riding on
Yeah,
him.
but I mean, who knows? There's so many things that are up in the air about that franchise and Justice League, and there's so many rumors going around. Who knows what they're going to do? You know
Yeah,
what
Cavill's
I mean?
out, right? Henry Cavill.
I don't know. That's you guys told me that, but I don't
How
know.
can he be?
I don't know. I haven't heard that.
DC
That's right,
doesn't
we
make
talked
the
about
best
that
calls.
last time.
No.
I mean, look at Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents. I still want to see it.
Don't get Frank started on Suicide Squad.
And then the other big news was the big trailer, which I don't know if this is a moment when
Wait, let me get rid of Frank. Oh, I don't have.
we could
I don't have the
cut.
gauntlet.
You should do that.
I did tell Frank a funny joke though about. Have you guys seen the meme going around about the Infinity Stones?
No.
All right, there's 6 of them, right? Right, 6 stones. So apparently, Chuck Norris passed 6 kidney stones, and Thanos found them and put them in the gauntlet.
I did see that.
I was like, that's hilarious. I go, that is a great meme. I don't know who
Oh, if
who
you
thought of
find that,
that,
will you
but that
send
was
that
funny.
to me, please? I've got to see that.
Norris jokes will never die.
No, he's hilarious.
That's
Those jokes are
priceless.
hilarious. So
That's
that was
awesome.
funny. So what are we going to do to talk about this? Because of course Frank has refused.
Refuse.
So much refused that his wife called me or texted me and said, "Please watch this trailer because Frank won't talk to me about it, and I need to talk to someone about it."
Oh, Celia, you can call us too.
Wait, this is the one that's plugged in.
I know, it's like
I'm just going to hear you guys even more.
Oh, he's putting the muffs on.
Amplified. All right,
Earmuffs.
turn on some
Earmuffs.
Metallica.
Can you
and
still
tune
hear?
out.
I can still hear.
Yeah.
Plug into your phone and put your Spotify on.
Yeah, really.
I'll do that.
All right, meanwhile, we'll chat amongst ourselves.
So for those of us listening at home without access to a video,
Frank is now turning on his Spotify. More
Frank,
Chiba.
the
Nice.
background, in case you're just now tuning into this fantastic,
oh Lord have mercy, if you don't know this by now.
is
I can't hear.
Frank does not like any spoilers, so much so that he leaves the movie theater during trailers. So now he is plugged, and we are free to discuss the movie
You can still
trailer
see.
of the week.
All right.
Begin.
Did you not cry?
I had chills. I was very moved. I didn't drop tears like I did in Lion
No,
King,
but I
felt emotion and I felt very scared. I'm worried.
did. I felt that little feeling of, oh my gosh, hold it back. Rob?
I just don't want to.
Rob's like, what are you guys even talking about? Like,
Come on.
whatever.
I felt that feeling of like, wait, hold it back, but I think it was the burrito I had for
Oh
dinner.
my god.
Oh man.
I didn't get any of it.
I thought that was a fantastic way to open the trailer, though.
It was
I thought.
With
powerful.
Tony.
I thought so too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 That's what. So it starts immediately with tugging at my heartstrings,
Mhm.
Spoilers.
and I'm thinking, oh God, no. And then when you see Captain for,
Yeah.
it's like I just felt all this emotion.
Yeah.
And then you don't see any fighting.
No, not
You
at
don't see
all.
any battling.
It's
which
all.
is really interesting.
It's all the heroes reflecting. It's
Yes.
all reflection. It's a huge
It's like it's
reflection
an
piece.
interesting choice.
Very
for
introspective.
This big trailer, you
Mhm.
know, or was this a teaser or was this a trailer?
I think it's a teaser trailer. I don't think it's a
Yeah.
full trailer, but
So
It was only a minute, right?
yeah, it
Yeah,
was pretty
yeah.
short. So yeah, I guess it's a teaser.
but oh my gosh, they have dissected it apart on the
Oh, yeah.
internet like crazy.
See, I haven't done that yet.
So no, me neither. Because I'm not gonna. I mean, I did watch it probably about 4 times, but just because
It was beautiful.
it was cool. It was
It's
good.
Mike is
beautiful.
picking up Frank's music.
I know. That's funny.
So I think. Well, what was your general impression, Robert, afterwards?
It did nothing for me. These things. I told you they're not meaningful to me.
But you're gonna go see it with me.
I guess so. We're gonna go
You
on $5
said that
Tuesday, right?
so.
Infinity Wars was your. Or
It was
Infinity
good, but I
War was
didn't. I didn't get this one.
I think it's because it was all about each of
It's
the
like-
individuals and like this crisis moment that they're all facing.
It's like the
Yeah, but they're
aftermath.
all still determined that. I mean, when Steve Rogers says it has to work because I don't know what else I'm going to do if it doesn't.
Oh my god, I just got the chills.
It's like that's like
What has to work?
oh, their plan. Their plan to go get Thanos. I mean,
They've got to save
yeah.
the world.
Thanos is the bad guy.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Mhm.
50% of the population is gone.
I realize
Yeah.
that. I did see the last one.
And all living
this is
creatures.
the sequel because there are
This
a
is
lot
the
of
sequel,
there are
yeah.
a lot of these superhero movies.
This
This
is
is
the
the actual
sequel.
direct sequel to
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Yes. Yeah.
And this
Yes.
is where I think the future layout changes.
Oh yeah, they've already said that too.
Yeah.
And what's nice though is that they film these, pretty simultaneously, back to back. So I think the continuity between the two is going to go really well.
Oh yeah,
Um,
like one long film.
yes. Any other? And they said that this is going to be the longest MCU movie so
Oh,
far
God.
to date.
That means I'll take like 4 naps.
Stop it. No, you won't. You didn't fall asleep in Infinity War, and you won't fall asleep in this. It's going to be magnificent. We'll rewatch Infinity War. We won't worry about the 16 or 17 before that.
That's what I did.
But we're
I
gonna
watched the
leave those.
trailer, and then that night I immediately watched Infinity War again.
Oh, yeah.
And it's one of those movies that every time I watch it, I have a deeper appreciation for what they did. And
It was a
what
really
they
good
did.
movie.
Yeah, it was.
It was a
It
good
was
movie.
definitely.
How can we watch it? Is it on Netflix?
It's,
You own it, right?
Of course.
We
Yeah.
will borrow it from.
Yeah.
Unless it's under the tree Christmas morning.
Well, ask Santa.
Any other surprises for you in the trailer?
Oh God, now I'm trying to think. My mind is all over the place. If you tell me something, it might
I love the end, the very end of the trailer.
remind me. Oh God, why can't I think of it?
The van.
Oh, somebody comes out. I see. I remember
Oh my
that.
God,
Somebody
why
we
can't
thought
I-
was not with us anymore.
Ant-Man.
Oh my God, yes! Because that's right. We're like, what's he doing there?
He
we
gets
were-
out of the quantum realm
Yes,
somehow.
yes.
Yeah, which we knew.
Okay, totally forgot that.
Yeah.
Did you see him on the video screen?
Yes,
And they're
yeah,
saying, "Who's
knocking.
that out there?" Yes, now I remember.
And then the other thing that got me super stoked, but again, because I've been reading Avengers since I was a kid, was seeing Hawkeye
Oh
and
no!
his.
There's no music. Wait for Frank.
Can you hear us or no? Okay, all right, good. Was seeing Hawkeye in his Ronin persona.
yeah.
And we knew that. I mean, there's been rumors of that forever, so I don't really think that's a spoiler.
I didn't have any idea.
Unless you're Frank, but.
I have no idea about any of
I
that.
heard my name, so
Yeah.
that's all I heard.
Yeah.
So that was super excited. And then immediately saw that the books that he's appeared in as that character shot up in value. I mean,
yeah.
it was a maybe $5 or $6 book. It's going for $40 now.
Do you
So,
have any of
yeah,
those?
I do. I have all those Avengers.
Sell them now.
I know but I
Strike while the iron's hot.
Though that's one of the books that I don't think I'll ever get rid of because I've always been an Avengers fan. You know, Avengers, X-Men. I've liked teen books, so I don't think I would ever. I didn't do that with my Deadpool either because once that Deadpool movie came out, those books skyrocketed.
Foolish.
So, I know. Maybe my kids will someday when I'm gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So really excited. When does it come out again? I don't even remember.
April.
April. All
Oh,
right.
wow.
Really excited
April.
for that.
Who do you think's going to save Tony? That's the big debate on the internet right now. Is who do you think's going to save Tony?
Where's Tony again?
Space.
He's in outer space.
He's in space.
Just
Oxygen's going to run out by
Strange.
tomorrow morning.
Doctor Strange.
tomorrow morning?
That's what he says in the trailer.
What do you, is there, I don't know what the internets are saying.
I think that's how Captain Marvel's going to come in. I think Captain Marvel's going to come through.
She has cosmic powers.
I think that would be so cool
Oh, wow.
if she
See, I was thinking cosmic powers,
No.
and I'm thinking strange.
just driving by, and then all of a sudden, oh, here's Tony.
Oh.
No, because Strange disappeared. Remember?
Oh my God.
You mean-
See?
Yeah,
Aww.
yeah. Remember?
No, I forgot
And he's
that
the one
part.
that said, yeah, he disappeared, and he looked at Tony and he said, "We're in the Endgame now," and then he vanished. Because remember when he
God, I
did?
don't remember that.
Yeah, he
Did
did
we
that whole
watch
thing
that?
where he looked at all the realities.
Yes, yes.
And
you
Tony said,
there
he
were like
goes,
17
"Are there
million.
any where we win?" And he's like, "Yes, one."
Oh.
So that's why I think he gave him the stone, because that's the only way he saw the Avengers winning was by having Thanos follow through with his plan, and then something's going to happen now where they can.
We have to trust him
Universe.
because he's
Yeah.
the
'Cause
genius
he's
of
Doctor
the
Strange.
universe. So my money's on Strange.
Yep. All right. Should we bring Frank back
Let's
in
bring
now?
Frank back
All right.
to reality.
All right, we're good. Frank has just joined us again. All right.
Good to be back.
That was a great conversation, though, man. You missed it.
You'll have to watch it in about 5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
When it comes out in
Sometimes in April.
How was your
Alright.
vacay? It sounded like nice, relaxing music.
Yeah, it is. I have to listen to relaxing music because I'm in the car most of the day. And I drive on the east side of town.
in Las
and
Vegas.
on the east side of town in particular, it's quite maddening.
It is.
Apparently all turn signals are broke and everyone's got to be somewhere like real quick.
Yep.
It's like Mario
That's
Kart,
awesome.
only worse. It's like a sad version of Mario Kart. It's awful. I mean, there's banana peels. The only thing I haven't seen is the mushrooms.
Do you feel like Yoshi
Yeah.
a little bit?
Like it's pretty.
Hey,
Oh
there
God,
he
he's
is.
back.
All right. Just real quick. Let him go. Let him go. Let's see where he goes. We are launching our
Let him go.
Superman again.
Whoa!
Oh, and there he goes. Yet another fail.
Gutting my face.
Oh, this guy's crazy.
Okay.
Oh
so,
my gosh. All right.
moving right along.
Fun for a few
Yeah,
bucks.
exactly. All
Superman
right.
returns.
Well,
We were going to talk about some holiday things this episode. So
but we have no time.
Oh, we don't? Or we do?
No, we do.
Oh, okay.
We do?
So,
We don't want to bore the kids.
The kids tuned out a long time ago, I think. We were talking about those great holiday specials that we all grew up with, at least all of us in this room. The Rankin and Bass cartoons and the stop motion animation. We've got our friend the Bumble right there. So
Yes.
who wants to chime in on their favorite little Rankin and Bass delight?
Well, this one's the best one.
It is.
Yeah.
Bumble's bounce, you know.
careful.
This is the one with Yukon Cornelius. Frank's.
Not right now. Not right now.
The one
Yeah,
where
I mean,
With our
Herbie's in it.
dentist friend.
be a dentist.
Yep, that's it.
will be a dentist someday, you'll see.
The Island of Misfit Toys.
Yeah, that's the best. That's an hour-long one. That was a
Yeah,
long
that
one.
one's great. I mean, that one is so good.
Do kids these days know those shows?
I don't think unless your parent was a fan of them.
Yeah.
Because, like Patti texted, what was it, a couple weeks ago when they had the
The
marathon on. So I sat down with Madison and watched those. And of course, we have a lot of them on DVD anyway. So she likes,
Yeah.
Frosty and The Year Without a Santa Claus and those ones. But unless you were a fan as an adult and you're bringing that to your kid, I don't know if they really pay attention. Kids really don't pay attention to TV nowadays. They're all YouTubers, man. And, if it's not on YouTube, then, which I'm sure all these are, but...
Yeah.
But that's such a weird change
it is. It's
in
a very
our
odd...
generations.
It is.
It was the thing when you were a kid during those days, and there was only 3 channels.
Yeah.
4 if you included public TV.
Exactly.
And you'd know, like, as Christmas was coming on Saturday night or Sunday night, sometimes on a Wednesday night. It was like the Wednesday night
Oh, God, and
special
if you
or whatever.
missed it, you were so
If you missed it,
bummed
you were
out.
done. You
Oh,
knew
I know.
8 o'clock Wednesday night, Charlie Brown Christmas is going to be on.
And if not, you have to wait an entire year before you can see it again.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the 5 parts, the Yogi Bear Christmas special?
Oh, I don't know.
It was on like 5 consecutive nights in a row.
Oh, wow.
Where they had like a ski lodge, and it had all the Hanna-Barbera
We
characters
had
in
to
it.
have seen
Oh,
it.
I think it's a more recent one, like a 90s or...
No, because I
90s?
remember when I was a kid, it was 80s, yeah.
80s,
okay.
Because it had to be 80s, because like Captain Caveman was in it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Those kind of Hanna-Barbera characters.
Yogi Bear
I
Christmas
remember that.
Speaking
So
of
not quite a
Hanna-Barbera,
classic.
special.
Not quite a classic, but a mediocre classic.
speaking of Hanna-Barbera, what the heck were the Flintstones celebrating anyway?
Oh, because it was
It
BC.
was before Christ was born.
Celebrating. Oh, did they have a Christmas?
They have a
They
Christmas
have a
special. I know
Christmas
they do.
special.
Because
Oh man, why do you gotta throw a wrench into it, man?
I'm just saying, what the hell were they celebrating?
I can't, just going back to
Maybe
Yogi.
Zazu told them.
Yeah, Zazu, the great
Told them
Zazu.
all about Christmas. This is an
Yogi's-
awesome holiday. You gotta check it out.
Yogi's First Christmas, Yogi Bear's All-Star Comedy Christmas Caper, Yogi
That's
Bear's
maybe it was.
All-Star...
That might have
Well,
been
that's the
it.
same thing.
Some all-star
I
thing.
can't
Yeah, that
Put
might
your
have
hand
been
in
it.
front of your...
Oh, sorry. Pardon me as I do that. Yeah, I can't find, info right now quickly about
That had
that.
to be the one.
1980,
There you go.
and then throughout the 80s.
Mhm.
So that's a little bit why.
There you go.
Original release
you
date,
mention it, I do
November
remember all that.
1980.
Yeah, that was cool. That was that one, and then the Jim Henson one. The Emmett Otter.
Oh, yeah,
And the Jug Band.
The family,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
That's a classic.
But those Rankin Bass things, those were made, some of them were made in the 60s.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are great. I mean,
Rudolph was 64.
You looked that up?
Yes, Rudolph goes,
Is that the very first one?
I believe it is, yes. And then Cricket,
Burl Ives was a
Cricket.
snowman,
Cricket on the
right?
Hearth was
Oh, yeah.
the second Rankin Bass, I believe.
That one must have not been too popular.
Well,
'cause,
that was
um,
hand-drawn. It wasn't...
Oh, it wasn't one of the
the
stop motions.
The stop motion.
It's
like-
not claymation. What are they?
It's stop motion.
Stop motion, yeah.
Okay.
But Rudolph was 64.
Nestor,
Wow.
the long-eared donkey.
Nestor came into play, I believe, early 70s.
You can't miss it though with Burl Ives at the beginning of Rudolph. Silver and gold.
Frank honestly looks a lot like the young Kris Kringle. When you first
Oh,
started
yeah.
on his beard, especially when you kind of put your
Mhm.
lower lip out
For
and you go,
Santa
like,
Claus
go like this.
coming
Yeah.
to town and year without.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
almost uncannily like
That's right.
It's funny because
when
I've gotten
young
that
Kris-
before.
So
Kringle's
does that make me
first-
the Burgermeister Meisterburger?
Yes. No more toy makers was a king.
That'll be no more.
That's the thing about those things is they had
That's the greatest.
such great music. Like
Yeah,
all those
they did.
iconic songs. Like
Mhm.
think of some songs from those things. Silver and gold.
Yeah,
Were you just
that
singing
one.
that?
And then the Heat Miser.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we've got those.
Heat
Those were my
Miser.
very first pops. We talked about that on our pop episode.
Yeah.
Heat Miser
And Cold Miser.
and
Snow
Cold
Miser.
Snow Miser.
Snow Miser. Yep, there
Thank
you
you.
go.
Were my
Before-
very first.
Before people knew what pops were, we found those things on clearance at Target.
And even in Rudolph, they sing the Misfit song. Why
Yes.
am I
Such a misfit.
Yeah, just great.
Put one foot in front
of the other?
and
You'll be walking
So
across the
Rudolph
floor.
is your all-time fave Rankin Bass one.
yes.
Okay. Do you guys have a favorite?
I'm still gonna go with Rudolph as well.
Man, that's gonna
So
be
much
tough.
happens in that one.
I know, but I really like Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yeah.
And I love A Year Without a Santa Claus.
What's the deal
it's
with
hard.
Santa Claus is coming to town?
That's the whole origin story of Santa Claus.
That's the one
With
where he's the
Burgermeister
young guy and
yeah.
they no toys and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which one is Fred Astaire at the beginning as the mailman?
Santa Claus is Coming to
Santa
Town.
Claus. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. These iconic
sure?
legends. Yeah, I'll double
The Year
check.
Without a Santa Claus is the one that starts with the big storm and
Yes,
the
yeah.
newspaper and whatnot.
Oh, Ma, they don't care about me. I'm gonna take the year off.
Remember in the one with the Burgermeister, tell me the Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yeah.
Where Santa Claus was talking to the kids the very first time he was having kids sit on his lap and he was singing that song, a kiss, the heck, a kiss a toy is the price you'll pay or something like that.
Oh yeah.
If you sit on my lap today,
Oh yeah.
a kiss a toy is the price. Can you imagine
Yeah.
Santa Claus asking kids for a kiss now?
Heck
Oh
no.
man, there you go, bringing it dark
Segue.
again.
Not nowadays.
I'll give you a toy, but you have to give Santa a kiss.
Yeah. Oh.
But they did do a little nod to the Rankin Bass with Elf 10 years ago or so.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning you've got
Oh,
the
yeah.
same
It's a great
features.
opening.
You've got the snowman and whatnot
Yep.
that kind of takes you back to the origins back in the 60s.
Mhm.
So there was do you guys remember Mad TV?
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
late night TV show. They did a parody
See if this was
of
the right one.
Rudolph. I don't know if you guys remember, called Raging Rudolph.
Oh God, that's great.
It was like a mashup of Raging Bull and
And-
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
No, I
I
don't
will
really?
find it
Sure,
and,
my
and
God.
share it.
It's got to be out there. On
I will
YouTube.
find
I'll
it and
definitely
share
watch it.
It
It's-
is one of my favorite
It's
things
classic.
ever created.
One of the funniest things ever to come out of Mad TV.
Yes.
One of the only funny things.
I think it's probably the funniest thing.
Yes, Raging Rudolph. You got to look for it.
Yeah, on
That
YouTube,
was
if you just
funny.
put in Raging, it is the absolute first thing that pops up.
Really?
Yes.
Well, now maybe because it's the holidays.
Well, maybe.
So it's
But just
popular.
put in Raging, and you'll see it.
kind of scared if I
Well,
put
don't
Raging.
put in Raging.
No.
That's what I just
Make
did.
sure you put in Rudolph and turn Safe Search on.
Okay, kids, if you're listening.
Man. This was another Rankin Bass one that I love that not many people know of, and those that do watch it, they're like, why do you like that? It's so serious. It's The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus.
That is
Oh,
the
yeah.
goofiest.
That's a weird
Is that where he
one.
goes into the forest?
That's a weird
Oh my
one.
God.
Oh, come
But it is
on.
cool, but
That
it's
is so
weird.
cool. It's so cool.
No
like,
doubt
out
those
there.
people were on major drugs when they made that thing. It's the
But the
weirdest-
creatures in there are super cool. It's not very kid
They
friendly.
don't even show it on TV. I don't.
No, they don't. And I remember when I worked at the record store, I had to order it. I ordered it on VHS, and then I think I had you put it on DVD for me.
Oh, God, it was 85.
That
Yes,
must be how
that's
I saw
how you
it,
saw
because
it.
I remember seeing it
Yes.
several years ago.
But oh my gosh, I don't know. I love that one. It's so cool. They've got the trolls, and Santa Claus has this like pet saber-toothed tiger, and
Yeah, because
there's these weird creatures in the.
They could have just made a whole story about anything but Santa Claus and
Yeah.
Like, that sounds like a cool story, but then you throw Santa Claus in there, I'm like, all right.
I would recommend, just so that you have the experience of watching it. It beats the Star Wars Holiday Special.
hey.
That's questionable.
No,
Both are long and very difficult to get through.
Okay, we'll both agree on that.
The
But,
Star Wars Holiday Special has great soundtrack
and
Okay.
Harvey Korman.
with Leia singing about
Yeah,
Life Day and
Life Day and
Harvey Korman.
And Maud, B. Arthur.
oh, that's right. Beyond.
Lumpy getting inappropriate in the living room.
Lumpy.
Was Lumpy getting inappropriate?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't think so. I don't
Let's
know what he's
watch it
talking
again.
Do you want to
No,
show the
let's
Lumpy
not.
story?
about. Let's not.
Do you
I've
wanna
seen
hear
it
the
twice.
Lumpy story?
I've seen it twice.
There's a Lumpy story.
We actually have a connection with Lumpy.
Yes, I think you've told us this
Yeah.
before, but we've never said it on the air, so go for
All right,
it.
listen up, folks.
Get lean and close. Use your podcast.
Lumpy is, for people who don't know what the heck we're talking about the Star Wars Holiday Special, 1978. All the original cast was in it, and it was just horrible. It's out, available in many different formats. You can find it.
First appearance of Boba Fett,
Very first appearance of Boba Fett in an animated cartoon segment that was cool.
which was super cool.
With
yeah.
a really cool outfit.
Yes. And then, now I lost my train of thought.
Oh, sorry, Lumpy.
Because you had to throw Boba Fett in. I got
Sorry,
all excited.
Lumpy.
Lumpy.
Finish your Lumpy story.
Your connection with
So-
Lumpy.
The point of the show is that they have to get Chewbacca back to his home planet of
Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say
Right,
clever,
just checking,
and I was
just
going to say
checking.
bless you.
No, I got it.
For Life Day, which is Christmas. The
For
baby,
the Wookiees.
the swaddling baby Wookiee was born. I don't know,
That
but
thing's terrifying.
so Lumpy is
It's
Chewbacca's
haunting.
son, right?
Wait, no, Lumpy's the old man.
No.
No.
Lumpy's the
Itchy is
kid.
the old man.
Itchy
That's
getting
Chewbacca's
inappropriate. That's what it was.
grandfather.
Right, I thought Lumpy was his like little brother or something.
I
No,
think it's his son.
Chewbacca
Okay.
I think. Let me
and
look.
his wife Mala
Pretty sure.
are in, and then I think it's their son Lumpy.
That's itchy.
Oh, Chewbacca had a wife? That was his
Mala.
wife?
Yeah.
That
Wow.
yeah, that was his wife.
Short for something much longer.
Probably.
in Wookiee.
We're just gonna call you Mala.
Did you take it from the Solo movie?
Mala to
That's not gonna work. I'm just gonna call you Chewie.
So their son was Lumpy, and he's played by a person named Patti Maloney, who was a little person in The Wizard of Oz, correct? No?
No, she didn't do The Wizard of Oz. She did other movies.
Oh, she was not Tweaky, but Tweaky's love interest in one of the Buck Rogers shows.
Yeah. That's Wiki?
Yeah.
All right.
And anyways,
Right, Buck.
her name is Patti Maloney, and she was friends with Patty's mom.
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah. So
Nice lady. She sent us a picture, an autographed picture of the Chewie family.
oh, really?
Yeah, signed.
cool.
when my mom found out that
Yeah.
I was marrying a Star Wars fanatic, she reached out to Patti Maloney and
Yeah.
said, "Could you send my son-in-law
Right.
something?" And so he got her autograph as Lumpy.
That's
so I
awesome.
did look it up,
That's
and
pretty cool.
Llama-ing, who is also known as Lumpy, is a Wookiee whose parents were Chewbacca and his wife. I don't want to butcher this. Mulatto Buck.
Ooh.
Malatobuk.
Malatobuk, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a few
Mala for
syllables, but yes, Lumpy was the son.
All right. Well, there you have it.
And then
Yeah,
Itchy's
for-
the guy I was talking about was being inappropriate.
Okay.
That's the grandfather.
That's the grandfather.
Yeah, because he's watching Diana Ross on the little video screen.
Yeah, he's getting a little too excited.
Yeah.
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 So there you go.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
I feel put in my place for being such a Chewbacca fan. I didn't know.
You didn't know he had a son?
I didn't. But I didn't pay attention to
Dude.
the Christmas.
And I believe it's canon.
Life Day
I think
Special.
it's.
Oh, it can't be canon, is it?
Well, I
canon?
think his
No,
wife.
George
and his-
Lucas tried to erase all of it.
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't even want it.
He's not erasing that special.
He tried
No,
to.
he tried to.
It
Yeah.
very hard.
Year, every
You thought
year
you had
I
the
watch
power,
that.
Lucas, but you don't.
Just most of it.
That's right.
Unless there's like a butterfly effect thing, and then it just disappears.
Oh, maybe if we get rid of that, it'll erase episode 1, 2.
I would be for that. In that case, yes.
And episode 8.
Yes.
wow. Hating up
Just
in the
kidding.
house.
No, I just watched episode 8 recently again, and yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Let
alright.
us not digress, gentlemen.
I know.
We're
Yes,
talking Christmas.
that's right.
joyful
Rankin and
things.
Bass. Rankin and Bass. Jack Frost.
Rankin
And other fun things. So
Jack
yeah.
Frost. Anyone?
You know what's a great one? A very traditional, sweet holiday classic is "Twas the Night Before Christmas." I think it
I was
is.
just
I think that's a
thinking
Rankin
it is a
Bass.
Rankin and Bass one.
But
It
it's
is,
not.
but
It's
it's
animated.
animated.
I just saw that one. Oh,
That's-
with Madison.
That's
It's
so good.
It is so good. Yes, Father.
That's
Yes,
one you
Father.
have to watch.
We wrote the letter. All of us.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, it was just on.
It was.
Thankfully,
Santa Claus with the fraudulent myth.
Freeform is showing all of these.
Aww.
It's great. It's great. And those mice that we got from you guys remind me
Oh, they
of
kinda
them.
do
So the
remind me,
mice,
yeah.
Aren't they?
The little holiday mice. They're
not from
I
it?
don't think they're from that.
They're not, no.
Yeah. But they remind me of that. So every year
There
they
you
go
go.
up.
That's awesome.
I have a piece of advice that I learned from that show. You have something?
I was just waiting to see if you knew the song.
Let up a little on the wonder why and get your heart up.
What about From the Clock?
No.
Christmas time is calling, Santa,
Santa. Na, 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 na. Yeah, that's such a
Come
great
on,
show.
old Kris Kringle, down the Milky Way.
Yes.
We have to keep these shows alive.
How do you not know that, Frank? Come on.
You don't know that?
Frank.
It's been a long time since I saw a lot of these Christmas specials.
Oh,
like
you're
the
losing
Christmas
some
movies I
secret.
watch are like Gremlins.
Yes, and that is a great
Edward
Christmas
Scissorhands.
movie. That's
Trading
another-
Places.
Yes.
Trading Places.
Home Alone.
Yes.
I mean, that's
Trading
really...
Places is like
So
Christmas.
those are our Christmas
Kinda.
movies, and we could, if we're done with the specials, we could segue
No,
into
we're not.
You
movies.
can. No, Rob was gonna say.
Oh, wait.
What were you gonna? You were gonna say something.
I was gonna sing that song.
Oh, were you gonna say? I love that song.
That was the advice that I learned from that song. Let up a little on the wonder why,
And give
your
your
heart
heart
a
a
try.
I love that character of the mouse.
Yeah.
How is this clock going to help?
So actually, I think we should. You were gonna go over a list, weren't you, of some holiday geek stuff?
Oh, would you
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
do you feel like
Oh.
you've covered? I mean, and I'll just give a shout out to Charlie Brown, because that's another
Oh,
classic
yeah.
Charlie
That's
Brown
another one.
Christmas.
Light, please. Yes, Charlie Brown. I know the true meaning of Christmas. All these kids have lisps. Did you notice that? All the characters they need speech teachers in cartoon land.
But then they're not as cute.
That is true. They're not as cute without the lisps.
Like, what if that dentist didn't have a lisp at all?
Oh, I know.
Like, yeah, I want to be a dentist. Not cute at all.
Okay. You heard that? Herbie wants to be a dentist. What is his name? Is it Hermie or Herbie?
Hermie.
Hermie. That's what I
With
thought.
an
With
M.
an M. Herbie wants to be a dentist.
Yes.
Herbie wants to be a dentist. Herbie wants to be a dentist. Herbie wants to be a dentist. They go
Wow.
down the line.
That's great. You should really consider another career.
I thought of
in
that, but
voiceover.
I was going to, but I checked at UNLV and
What?
we go. Well, you got to wait until the class opens up.
Why do you need a class?
Well, because
Dude.
don't you
Class.
have
You
to?
know how to speak.
Don't you know how to?
What is
Look at
that
you. You're a
going
professional
to give
broadcaster.
I don't know.
I say go for
Go
it.
for it.
Wow.
Maybe I could be the next Hermie.
I'm gonna be.
You hear that? Frank wants to be a dentist.
Yeah.
Frank doesn't watch trailers. Frank doesn't watch trailers. And we've exhausted that joke. Moving on.
So, if you're done with like recapping movies,
Yeah.
specials,
I think so.
so
I think we covered all the big ones,
Yep.
except for the little drummer boy.
Oh, yeah. Pum 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 pum.
What about the California Raisin Christmas special?
Okay, so you had.
So, just wondering, geek guides, geek wish lists. What are some, geek gifts that you guys might be interested in this year? Is there anything in particular that you're anxiously waiting for?
What's high
Have
on
you
your wish
heard
list?
of some
What's
things?
high on my wish list? Of course, Lego.
Always Lego.
There's several Lego sets that I would love to have. The Voltron Lego set.
That would be
That one's
amazing.
pretty amazing. The Harry Potter, since my daughter got me the Whomping Willow and that part of the castle, it'd be really cool to have the other part of the castle now.
Or the extremely big part of the castle.
Yes, and now that we finally have watched all 8 movies,
Yes.
I have a way higher appreciation because I don't know where I was when those movies came out. I did not remember anything of the Deathly Hallows. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing how this everything wrapped up, and I did not remember that at all from
Maybe
when
that's when you began your administrative career.
maybe. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, big deep appreciation for Harry Potter now,
Wow.
so that would be good. I have something that's definitely high on my wish list though. Oh, where is it? Where are they? Oh, there they are. I know I've pulled these out before, but the Vitruvian Hacks
Yes.
from
are
Boss
new
Fight
ones.
Studios. These are new ones, yeah. This one is the Knight of Asperity and the Orc Conqueror. So if you go on their website right now, on Boss Fights, they have different specials each day leading up to Christmas. With different packs and different combinations that they put together. But these figures are just so cool.
They really are.
They're super articulated, super detailed. You can mix and match. You can pull stuff off this one, put them on that one, and customize the garbage out of them. So that would be something
really
that's on my
cool figures.
high list. Yeah, they're very cool.
I like that you can do that. There hasn't been anything like that really, other than like Lego and
Right.
what are those other ones? What am I forgetting?
Well,
the
Aaron-
Mighty Mates.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
mini mates.
Mini Mates.
Mini
Oh, I
Mates.
like
Mates.
those.
Nothing with this kind of detail.
No.
They remind me of like when I was a kid, the Micronauts. That's what I loved about the Micronauts is that everything was interchangeable.
Yeah.
You can build new vehicles, you can build new characters and stuff. So I think that's really cool. And
That's pretty awesome.
apparently I need a new llama. Sorry, I just wanted to make that noise one more time.
Thank you. So Frank, is there anything high on your wish list this year?
Maybe my 2 front teeth.
Yeah.
No, I got.
Those are good.
No, I really don't have anything much, because if I see something, I usually just go out and buy it if I want it. Like, it's not really much of a wish list for me, unfortunately. Like, there's not much I just won't just be like, hey, I want this, like, I'll maybe put it off like a month because I'll resituate what I spend, just so I can get it. That's how I got the Millennium Falcon, or when I went to, that's how I got the Lego collecting, when I went to go buy the Black Pearl. I waited like a month of not like going out and not spending money, because I'm like, well, if I don't go out, I'll save some money and I can justify spending $100 on something. But
Right.
I mean, other than that, I really can't think of much that I really need right now, or would really want. Unless the big Millennium Falcon, maybe, for Lego.
No, that thing's...
That's-
Big
I'm not
one,
spending-
like 7,000
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm not spending
$900
$800, $900 to get it.
Would you spend 500?
We'll talk after.
Oh, that's right.
We'll talk after.
So what
I
are you
keep
excited
forgetting Rob
for?
has one.
I thought you got rid of it already.
Nah, I'm gonna hold on to it. I had a guy. Sorry, but
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
I had a guy offer me $100 for it. Was it 100 or 150?
I think it was somewhere around $100.
It was something like that. Yeah, because I have it online, and he texted me and I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna turn around and sell it to you, even though I got it for a good price.
Yeah.
I ain't no sucker.
Rob's talking about the Millennium Falcon. That's the largest Lego set that they've ever produced. It's about a $900 Lego set. And
It's in stock though.
it is.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you can
who's
find
gonna
it now.
spend that? It's just so unreasonable.
I got lucky.
Yeah,
I walked
you
into
got it.
Target and found one on clearance on the shelf. Somebody had ordered it and returned it. Ordered it from online, returned it to the store, and I guess they couldn't sell it as new, even though it hadn't been opened. So they put a clearance tag on it, and
Yep.
it was like one of those things where I
That's
didn't
awesome.
want to spend that kind of money, but I figured it's sort of an investment.
It is.
Hopefully.
Hey, I advised him against it, but
But
you
you're
did.
the one who also
You
said
did
Legos
not.
are always a good investment.
Legos are like gold.
They are.
They are a good investment. Yeah. Yeah.
They are.
You know what I really want for Christmas is a trip to Frankenstein to bask in the glory of all the
All the toyness.
all the toyness. Yeah.
Yes.
No, there's
Make
nothing.
that happen.
There's nothing you know what I really need is some more Star Wars T-shirts.
With various characters.
Did anybody else notice that my T-shirt? Of course, you didn't notice if you're listening.
Oh yeah, look at that.
My T-shirt is exactly the same as my decoration.
Christmas.
So your
fest.
decoration's a little hidden, so hold it up. There you go. And there you go. Yeah, you can stand.
No, I'm not standing. I'm not wearing pants.
What? Sorry.
Not
Hey,
true.
why did you say that?
Not true.
So I bet you have some things, some ideas for Christmas nerdy gifts, right?
Yeah. What are your? Let's see. Let's
You
hear.
getting that?
There's
Some
a
of your-
big Deadpool Monopoly out, a collector's edition that seems to be like one of the hot items according to several websites.
I wonder if you could be a chimichanga as one of the
It's
pieces.
gotta
You cannot make the game of Monopoly any funner by slapping a Deadpool skin on it. I'm sorry.
Have you guys heard of this book, The League of Regrettable Superheroes, The Failed Heroes?
No, that's pretty
Ah,
cool.
Very intriguing. Let's see, it says it's an absolutely brilliant book that delves into the failed superheroes of our past. It's the perfect nerdy gift idea for the comic book enthusiast.
Oh,
Are they?
there
Is
you
it
go.
actual failed superheroes,
Probably.
They
or
made
just
up.
like goofy made up things?
I don't know, but it's ranked high. It's definitely up there. One of the other big nerdy gifts is the Sphero BB-8,
Oh, yeah.
like the big one, the one that's $200.
Is it big or is it?
Well, let's see, it's $200.
I don't think. It's probably still the small
Yeah,
one.
it's-
Are
I
you
think
serious?
It's
Although
the small one's about that much. Well, it was.
It was. I
Let's
don't know. I don't
see.
think it is anymore.
Is that the one that you control with your?
Yes.
Your phone?
I guess I don't know. It doesn't say the size. I just assumed that at $200
Yeah,
it was
that'd
not
be
that
bigger.
little one.
Exactly.
So
I would too, but the
Did
last
you
time
see
I
the
saw it was that much.
the new Batmobile that they made for Lego? It's
no.
it's remote controlled and it's controlled by your phone as well. So yeah, that one's.
So it's a Lego set you build.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
you
can
build it
control
and then you can control it. It's,
Oh, that's
yeah.
fun. Is that's a new Lego thing,
Mm-hmm.
a new trend? You know what I saw a new trend, speaking of that kind of stuff, is Funko Pops now that light up. Have you seen those?
What?
No.
Yeah, they make light up pops.
I didn't
I
know
think there
that.
was an Iron Man one that you press something and his chest lit
His
up
chest
or
lit up?
something. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry to bore you.
No, I was like,
How about video game systems? The Xbox One S.
I want a PS2. I don't want any of the new stuff.
what's the Xbox One S? Is that?
It.
So it's just like a minor upgrade on the Xbox One.
It brings the Xbox One to an entirely new level.
Yeah.
No longer is it a big hulking box, but it also offers incredible value.
Huh?
Now it comes with a full game download of Battlefield 1. I guess is that it? It's
That
quieter.
game's $10 used now.
Yeah.
It's quieter and it's not as big and bulky, and you get a game.
I
Big
thought
what?
about what was the one that Nintendo kid was talking
Switch.
about?
Oh,
the
the
Switch.
Switch.
The Switch
Because
sounds fun.
they are bringing back Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and it's going to be exclusively for the
the
Nintendo
Switch?
Switch. That was a great game. I remember playing that.
I've been dying to get the Switch, but I just can't bring myself to buy it.
Yeah, I mean,
System.
I don't have time to
How
play
much?
games
Right.
anyway, but
How much is the Switch like going for?
It's like $400.
And
I'm
it's-
not even seeing it
and you
on
get
the
everything
list right now.
you need, right? You get two
Yeah.
separate units or whatever.
Well,
I
it
don't know
comes-
that much about it.
The Switch comes with everything you need. Like it, I mean,
For a
I'm
couple
sure.
different people
I
to
think
play.
I'm almost positive it comes for the $400 price. I believe it comes.
Because it's like a console, you can play like the Wii.
right,
Oh, here
and you
we
can
go.
play with each other now.
$300.
Yeah,
Excuse me?
well,
Always
$300
crazy.
for the Switch.
oh wow,
3?
$300.
that's not bad. I mean, that's your
That's
going
what-
price
that's
for
what
most
systems-
systems are.
I guess so.
You know, I mean, we have the PS4 and we use it for Netflix now. We rarely play games. We just
yeah.
don't. Madison's still into Skylanders every once in a while, and she likes like the Lego games. I play the Lego games every once in a while, but
No.
I'd really like to get the VR for the PlayStation.
That's
It's-
exactly what I was just going to say. That if I had a Christmas wish, it would
That would probably be.
that'd probably be
up
it.
there for
Because
me.
I actually asked the dude at GameStop about it the other day.
yeah.
About the VR and how much that whole setup is. It's expensive though.
It is. It is.
I think it's like
I want to say 5.
I was gonna say $450.
$500?
Yeah, because you have to buy like the motion stuff, and not only
Oh,
that, but
oh,
the
oh.
headset and like the game that.
There's a
It looks
visor.
so silly playing it though.
Nobody's looking at
Yeah.
you.
Well, it's like the Wii.
Or the Star Wars Void thing. you know.
Oh, yes,
Wow.
which we've got to still do.
But with the VR thing for the PlayStation 4, we have the Move already. Do you have the Move?
I don't have that.
So we
So that's
have
where
the
price
Move
would
things
come.
work, and that But the other thing you need is you need another camera
Another-
and then a visor.
Mm-hmm.
So you
And
don't
I guess
have
it's
to
about
put your phone
$250
in
for
it.
those. No,
Oh,
no,
that's
it's
cool.
standalone.
I believe there's a Vader thing coming out for it too.
Yeah.
A Vader
I think so,
thing,
yeah.
Yeah.
like a lightsaber.
Like a Vader game, like
Uh,
that expands in Vader's universe or story, and it's canon, I guess too. That's what they're saying. So
Now the only Star Wars thing is there's one mission in the Battlefield. What's that game? called?
Battlefront.
Battlefront.
Battlefront 2. There's a VR mission in there. I think you're flying an X-wing.
Oh,
Yeah, I did see that, and you're able to look around in the cockpit.
Yeah.
And you're actually flying the X-wing.
After doing the Void experience,
You
I'm
really
like,
wanna-
I want to check.
you wanna check it
I
out?
don't want to put a phone in front of my face for an hour, but
Yeah.
I don't mind putting the visor on.
I was gonna say, what's the difference between
Well, the phone,
you have more radiation or whatever coming from
Well, if you're a conspiracy theorist.
or whatever like energy?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I don't like these things. They get so
They
hot.
get hot, I
so
know.
I wouldn't want
It's
to put
like-
it in front of my face for as long as I play the game.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
a visor doesn't have all that.
Mhm.
Ooh, I hit my mic.
I spoke to my cousin like last year. He had invested in this,
Mhm.
and he says he loves watching movies on it because everything is in IMAX. Like it's like you're in
Oh,
there.
so you sit and watch a movie with this thing on your
You
head?
can watch a movie, but I mean, it's like IMAX size. Like you're the only one in the theater
Yeah.
watching this crazy epic movie. Like he says that was amazing, and then I asked him, I'm like, because I saw they had like virtual reality experiences down on over by the link, and they had these horror ones, and you just see the people like actually wearing the stuff that they had the cameras on them and they're doing it. They showed what they were seeing at the same time, and the reactions were. Well, I mean, it looked horrifying because, and I asked my cousin, I'm like, do you have any awesome, like, horror games or anything like that? And he's like, yeah. He goes, when there's a dead person crawling up your leg, it kind of freaks you out. Like,
yeah, no crap.
With
like,
a PlayStation?
Yes.
So they have horror
and he
VR?
says it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
He's like, because I asked him, I'm like, is it really worth all the hype? And this was like a year ago, too. That I asked him, he's like, it's amazing. He goes, the future is here. Like,
it's obviously
virtual reality's
that way, right?
Gonna go that way, and
Watch out, man.
he should know. He works in the Smithsonian in the video game.
Wow.
He's got his own.
Idiocracy, man.
I don't know. I'd be
Watch
a little
out, people.
scared as much as I want to check that out. I kind of lost my crap in the void when we were first walking over lava. Because I kept thinking I was going to fall and burn. And I'm like, no, I'm in a hotel. I'm in a hotel. I'm going to die. I'm in a hotel. You know, it's just crazy. So, anyway, okay, that's good to know. So those are some of the hot games, hot things that are out there right now. There's also some D&D Mind Flayer ring. Why would that be popular today in 2018?
D&D is still very popular.
It's like a ring for $30 would sell? What's a Mind Flayer for the uninitiated?
I don't know. I'm not a D&D.
It flays the mind.
I guess so.
Oh, well then thank you. That makes sense.
It's a D&D
Yeah.
creature that happens
Just
to
funny.
flay your mind.
I know we're still,
It's a mind expander.
If we're talking about games and stuff like that, at my house we're big on that Smash Up game.
Mm-hmm.
So there's still some expansion packs that like the kids want
Coming
and things
out.
like that.
What's
We
this?
got one. My son bought me one for my birthday. That's right up Frank's alley. It is a bear troop, so you can play. You can play as bears in Smash Up.
So I need a bear army.
So when we play Smash Up, Frank has to be the bears. So
Clearly, the bears.
Definitely. Definitely.
But-
I don't know if anybody heard that there's a sort of Cards Against Humanity Disney game. Has anybody heard about that?
Is it?
is
Raunchy?
it sanctioned
I
by
doubt
Disney?
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think so.
Oh, it's a
No.
third party.
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
They won't be around long.
Yeah, you better get it
Jackson's
now.
gonna sue the crap out of them.
Yeah, Mouse
Oh, no, that was
lay a
Dwayne
smackdown on
Dwayne
them.
Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson.
It's available in Europe. So I don't know that we'll be able to
It's
get
crazy
it here.
Europeans.
Cards Against Disney.
Oh, they actually use their name in the title?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, you definitely better get your hands
Yeah.
on that. It's
Get
gone.
your hands on that before that becomes.
Oh.
And yeah, so
Not very clever title. Cards Against Disney. Like,
Well, maybe they
That's
spell it
not
like
very imaginative.
Dizknee.
Yeah.
Like Disney.
No, they spell it. They spell it.
Wow.
Man,
it's
that's-
Disney.
Wow, that's
That's
bold.
bold.
That's very
They're
bold.
they're
see what
going
that's
balls
going
out
on.
with that one.
That's crazy.
It's like going for on eBay.
Yeah.
So, what other exciting
What else you got for us,
gifts?
Patty?
Yeah, really.
Or,
Well, we're running a little long in the tooth, fellas.
Oh, well,
so
we
we
can-
may want to start to wrap it up.
Close it up
with
here?
You
Our...
couldn't use the Christmas ornaments like long in the stockings?
Oh, you're right.
it's cute.
There you
Not
go.
in the cane.
Wait a second.
Candy
And
cane.
we don't talk
I'm
about
gonna
the
go too
candy
far.
cane on the SquadCast.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, so those are the exciting things
All right.
coming out.
Well, there you go.
Well, we have an exciting thing coming out next week, right?
Yes,
Will it
we
be
do.
next week? Yeah.
Next Friday.
Because we are doing a very first ever Vegas Toy Squad outing.
on
trip.
vacation.
We're going to hit Frank and Son,
That's right.
and we're going to broadcast. Well, we have to probably get permission from them.
I don't know
Maybe.
because it's
We
kind
can
of
shoot.
It's kind of a
Cell
free for all inside, man. It's just a big old
I mean,
So we're going to try to...
warehouse full of toys that you
do
just.
people get like? Do they have to get permission when they shoot like little videos in Walmart or like?
I was taking pictures the whole time when I was in there last time, and nobody said anything.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you're going to actually do like a broadcast, they may want to know about it. But
Yeah, maybe.
maybe not.
Yeah.
Either way, we're gonna
We'll
shoot
see.
there, and
Mm-hmm.
that'll be our SquadCast. Not well, a week from today.
A week from today, yeah, and then that'll be our last SquadCast for 2018,
And
Yeah.
we will return anew in 2019.
2019. Yeah.
with a whole new crew.
What?
Hey guys, there's something we got to talk about.
Yeah, we're gonna have a meeting after this.
Wait a minute. What? No
So,
way.
but we'll see everybody before Christmas, right? Or
Yeah.
that one will air right before Christmas.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Depending
but
on how
this
it
was
goes.
like our official Christmas episode.
Mm-hmm.
With Bumble.
There you go.
Holiday episode.
Holiday episode.
Thank you. Although there's a lot of
That's right.
Christmas.
Even though it's Christmas heavy.
Is Krampus
Happy
Christmas?
Hanukkah.
There you go. Krampus is Christmas. Absolutely.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
It's the horror of Christmas. So some other time, maybe next year if we're still around, we'll have to do like some of the best
If.
horror movies of the holidays, because there are some classic great ones.
We'll do a different.
Maybe.
We'll have to start planning earlier and do like
Yeah.
a leading up to Christmas. You know,
Yeah, we
horror
can do that.
movies and.
Maybe they can release another Star Wars around Christmas. If
They
they
will.
cheated.
Well, that's true.
Well,
It's like this is the
episode
first
9 comes out
year.
next year.
So we gotta wait till next December
Yeah.
for another Star
But
Wars
it's like
movie?
we've had several years in a row where we've had a holiday Christmas,
I know.
you know,
Yeah.
holiday
Well, it's because of
Star
the
Wars.
due to the success of the Han Solo movie or the lack
The
thereof.
lack of it.
Yeah.
So,
They decided to not put as many out, and so they're pulling back on it.
Well,
Unfortunately,
they want to make sure that the quality's right, which is, I think, a good move on their part.
Well, that is a good
Maybe.
move. But maybe get some good writers and directors.
There you go.
Yep.
All right, but we want to thank you guys for sticking with us for so long, for 18 episodes, and
Yeah.
we really appreciate that. And spread the word, like us, share us, comment on what you see. Let us know if there's something that you want to see in the future from Vegas Toy Squad, and
I would like to see more comments for sure.
maybe we'll do that. We'll see.
I haven't heard yet from iHeartRadio. Still
Okay.
waiting to hear back from them, but
Cool.
you can find us on Podbean, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Oh Lord.
Google Play Music,
Google Play Music,
Spotify.
iTunes. Did I say iTunes?
Yep, you did.
I know I
Spotify?
said
Spotify.
Podbean.
Yep.
Yep.
And Podbean, our original hoster.
And there you go.
That's right.
Um,
Go ahead and talk about that, Frank.
One more thing we wanted to talk about, since you're seeing this today. Tomorrow is the Heroes and Villains Ball from sponsored
Critical
by Critical Care Comics, and please, if you can, try and make it out there and order your ticket today. If not, you're gonna end up paying more at the door,
Which is fine, because you're just going to give them more money to
which
support
is
their
also
cause.
cool
so that's
too.
cool
Yes,
Even if you can't go, buy a ticket.
yeah.
Buy a couple
Yeah.
tickets and just consider it a donation. It's
That's
tax
what we're doing.
deductible. So
And like always, they were on here last week, and if you want to donate, make sure you guys clean out your books and donate them to them, because it goes to a great cause.
that's right.
Very good idea. Toys too.
All right, well,
So-
Superhero toys.
Yeah, I'm gonna just slip
Patty's
in for
gonna
a
come in and
holiday.
say happy holidays.
there you go.
The-
It's
Happy
the whole
holidays
squad.
to everyone out there. Hi.
So we'll catch you on the next one.
Sounds good. Happy holidays, everyone, and VTS is
Out.
Ouch.